Hello everyone, it is December 2025 and let's talk about New Year resolutions. A lot of you might think this is a little bit of fun, but most of my clients are not taking this as a joke. Let's change the word resolution for focus. What do you want to change or achieve next year? Whatever you want to change or achieve next year, you need to focus on. So, never mind resolutions. What are your focus points for next year? My name's Leonie Wilcock. I work one-on-one with adults who are looking to get the most out of their careers. They are looking to upscale, change paths slightly, get the next promotion. When we talk about resolutions or focus, we need to think about the what, the when, and most importantly, the how. So here are some of my thoughts on what makes successful resolutions, what makes successful planning of focus points, points that you want to change or work on next year. Let's divide it into three. Let's divide it into the things you have to change, the things you need to change, the things you want to change. All right, so what's the difference? All right, have to think about, what do you have to change? Do you have to change your accommodation for whatever reason? Do you have to change your job? Companies moving, closing down, positions no longer there. Do you have to find a new job? Do you have to do something about your health? Because you've been told if you don't, things will not go well. These are the have to, the things that really can't be put off any longer. All right, what are the need to? All right, the need to might be, you need to examine your career to see how you can change paths in order to keep progressing. You need to undertake some training in order to take that next step up. You need to network more and find contacts in a certain industry. You need to rest more. You need to exercise more. You need to spend more time learning new skills. You don't have to. The world won't end, okay? Life will not fall apart dramatically, but in order to keep moving, you need to do these things. There's really no two ways around it. All right, what about the want to? Now, this is the part we all enjoy, the want to. What do you want to do with your life? It is your life after all. You can be happy, you can enjoy it. What do you want to do? So I suggest you make 3 lists and think long and hard. Right, so when you've got your 3 lists, you might be thinking, oh, I've got a lot of things, or how can I do all of this? The real key in achieving things is planning them out. You're right, it's very difficult to change many things at once. You need to plan well. We'll talk about that next. Let's talk about planning to achieve, planning to change. Planning so something actually gets finished that you started. Planning so that you get what you want. You get what you need. You change what you have to. All right, so I said before, you can't do 10 things at once. Life gets messy, things get forgotten, things don't have enough time to change quick enough or change properly. So in your 3 lists of have to, needs, wants, that's probably a reasonable priority order as well. Choose, and these are my ideas, okay, but choose one from each list. This is the first idea. Choose one from each list. Now, if you're working over, say, a 3-month period, you can do it like this. You could say, right, month number 1, I will focus all in on what I must do, what I have to do, what is the most pressing priority in my life. Next month, I'll take my foot off that pedal and put it on the need. Now I'll focus on what I need to. You may not have finished quite what you have to, but having that deadline, that end of January is the end of focus time, will make you work hard to get it achieved, because otherwise it now is competing with what you need. The focus is on what you need. You will still have to keep working a little bit on whatever's not finished from the month before. I feel changing the focus, 1, sets a deadline for you to work hard on wrapping something up the month before. Changing focus gives you something to look forward to. If I do the hard work this month on things I don't really quite enjoy, I get to do something different. All right, so delayed gratification, the 3rd month, of course, the focus is on what you want. What did you want to do? You wanted to start a new hobby? You wanted to start hiking every weekend? Well, the focus then becomes that. And what is not still finished from the months before has to fit around that. But that is your reward for genuinely pushing as hard as you can in the first 2 months. So life will go on. You will alternate. That's if you only have 3 things on your wish list here, your resolution list, your focus list. You will alternate them. Alternate the focus to keep the energy fresh and to reward yourself for working hard on those projects that are not as enjoyable as what you really want. All right, what's another way? Okay, a month is too long. Maybe some of your projects are achieved quicker. Maybe you can say, right, week 1, I focus on this. Week 2, I change it to what I need to do. Week 3, I get to focus on what I want to do. Alternate like that. It doesn't mean that something that's really important in the must get something figured out, just stops and you forget about it. It's going to be there, but because you tackled it first, you've got the momentum going. So you can change your focus slightly so you're not getting so burnt out. Change your focus slightly to something else that you have to do, and continue following up on what still is unfinished. It's the same kind of pattern, but just done on a quicker rotation. By changing your focus, you're continuing the momentum of the other projects that are not finished, but keeping your energy fresh and rewarding yourself for your efforts. All right, what happens if you've got a number of things on each list? Well, you can achieve as much as you work hard at. That's the thing. So maybe you prioritize your things. It could be that some things cannot be started on until later in the year. So you schedule them in perhaps 4 groups of 3 months each. So prioritize your must-dos, your have-to-dos, your wishes, what you want to do. See if you can do that. So you're working on some of the things you want to do, some things you have to do. Each 3 months you change, and you're giving yourself deadlines. Let's wrap this up and move on to something else that I want to achieve. I want to change this year. It might be that you've got a number of pressing things that need to be done quick and fast. You need to find a job. You need to find accommodation. These things are going to take priority from, I want to go hiking. I want a holiday interstate. Schedule them again so you can maintain focus without getting sick and tired of something, but make sure you schedule those things that you want to do for perhaps later in the year, or schedule the beginning of something you want to on a small, a short time frame basis that runs parallel with everything else you need to do. You have to do, and a little bit of what you want to do. So achieving things, even if there's quite a handful of them, is possible. It's not possible to do them all at once. It's not going to be possible to finish them all within a day or two. It will be possible to achieve a lot more than you would have otherwise, and what you think is possible if you plan and schedule, so that your focus is very clearly on one particular project with a secondary focus on something else that's important. It's where your focus is that your behavior will be driven, that your thoughts will go there. You will remember to do things. You'll be inspired to do things. I can't stress this enough that one of the reasons people don't achieve things is because they don't focus on it, which means they don't schedule time to think about it, to plan it, to learn about it, to understand it, to do things that need to be done to achieve it. So it's not about wishing, it's about focusing and scheduling your time so you can actually do the things you need to and want to. My final thoughts on people that want to do New Year's resolutions, people that want to change, people that want to achieve. I would say don't schedule too much or almost anything at all the first week of January because you just won't be in the mood and you just won't be ready to hit the ground running. By all means, make a start. Do some research. Make some inquiries. Speak to friends. Do a little bit, but don't expect too much. Don't expect 1st of January, 2nd of January to be highly productive. Allow yourself time to plan and schedule, to consider everything that's involved, to make sure you've got your priorities right, to do a little bit of homework. Doing these things is doing something to allow you to ease into your new schedules and your new focuses a little gradually. Why do I say this? Because a lot of people think, oh, okay, I'm 1st of January, I'm going to be super productive. I'll jog 10 kilometers and I'll start my new diet and I'll read 10 chapters of my textbook and I'll finish a project on AI that I've been putting off. And they don't do it. They don't do it, and they get discouraged and they give up. And this is largely what stops people from achieving what they want to achieve, changing what they want to change. They give up because they're discouraged or they're burnt out or their life gets too chaotic because nothing is planned properly. Just allow yourself some space to plan it nicely, okay? You will get there. You will get there if you keep your focus on what you want to achieve. Just don't rush into it. Don't rush into it. When you're ready, when you are really ready to start. Not when your head is thinking, I want it. When you can see it on paper, I'm ready to start, that's when you start. Okay, I'm not talking July, okay? I would expect a start quicker than that if possible, but just ease up on January 1, 2, and 3, okay? It's a time for reflection, thinking once, thinking twice. Is this really what I want? Is this really a priority? When you've got your head clear, what you want to change, how you're going to do it, when you're going to do it, then you'll be ready. And I wish you every success, because I know if you focus and you get organized, you'll achieve it.